Guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. We're going to try a new to me drugstore brand which I found in my local Kroger. And these were all dupes to Charlotte Tilbury. I have their instant glow primer situation. I do have their liquid blush, liquid bronzer. I also picked out like a few staple products in my collection. So the e.l.f. setting spray. I also had Maybelline lip vinyl lipstick in the shade Punchy. If you want to see all of this in action, plus trying a new indie eyeshadow, then please keep on watching. Let's begin. The only thing that's on my face is my brows and eyeliner. I went outside somewhere, and if you know me, you know I need my eyeliner as well as my brows. So that's exactly what I have. By the way, I did like this bare face with these things in the morning, and right now it's like 5 o'clock. I want to talk about new products in the market, especially drugstore. So let's begin. The first thing that I picked out, okay, let me talk about the brand first. This brand is called MCo Beauty. I actually saw it in my local Kroger's, and everything duped Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like there's a lot more. So I went on their website to just check, like, is it like a dupe company? It's an Australian makeup brand, and I saw it in US in my Kroger. But obviously this is like that glowy product primer kind of situation from Charlotte Tilbury, but like in a dupe format. They also have a liquid bronzer. I picked out mine in the shade medium dark. In this, I picked out mine in the shade natural medium. And they also have the new, like the matte blush that Charlotte Tilbury came out with. And this one was in the shade Ameretto. So I have that. I picked out like a new Maybelline vinyl. Since we were there only like already in drugstore, then why not? I also needed a setting spray. So I picked out an e.l.f. setting spray. Who doesn't like this? I love it. What is this? Why is there a ball inside this? Is it normal to have a ball inside it? I have no idea. I didn't notice it till right now. Okay, so let's start off with the makeup application. Anyways, let's go with the primer because we're already here, right? So what I'm gonna do is, does this even have any coverage? I have no idea. So let's swipe it on our face and see if it'll give any coverage or not. I did have like a lip liner on with a gloss, but clearly that is gone away. So let's apply this with like a buffing brush and see how this applies. Definitely is giving that glow. As you can see, it's not too much, but it definitely does give like that healthy glow. See, clearly it's glowy now, which is good. I mean, we're buying a glowy primer to give us glow, right? So very easily blendable without any issue, but clearly not giving any coverage. I'm exactly the way where I was. So I'm just gonna do that. I am gonna go over with a foundation and see how everything rolls. For the foundation, let's use what is in front of me. I'm gonna take this Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. It's the Sheer Tint Glow. It gives me a decent amount of coverage, what I'm looking for. It's not like a full coverage product, but decent enough. So let's apply it on our face. My chair is creaking, so ignore that. There you go. And then let's just buff the product on the skin, just to give a sheer amount of coverage. Obviously, I want that product to peek through. So I'm not looking for like a full coverage. There you go. I really like it. Like for summer season, spring season, I definitely love like a glow that is happening on the skin. I really love that. Okay, next, let's go with a concealer. Let's take this Milani Concealer and Perfect Concealer. You know how much I love this. So let's take a tad bit, just so that we have the coverage that we are looking for, at least in some spots, right? There you go. Now once it's blended all across, let's just set our center of the face. For that, I'm going to take this Givenchy Prism Lead Powder. You know, I love this product. I'm going to just set underneath the eyes and on top of the eyelid. Now time for bronzer. Super scared about this. I am not good with like liquid bronzers, but this one is in the shade medium dark and we have to check it out. I love the packaging. Again, it's very similar, that sponge tip applicator, which gets super dirty and with the rose gold cap. So let's squeeze it and see. It was locked. Squeezing for no reason. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Can you see that? Okay. So let's keep all of this thing handy just because I want to see if it's blendable or not. So let's work one at a time. Okay, it says blendable. I'm like, is it gonna stay or what? Definitely blendable. And it is bronzing up my face really well too. Actually, I have like these kind of dupe versions of Charlotte Tilbury a lot in my collection. I have like one from Flower Beauty, a few more in my collection. But this definitely blends in nicely, just like the Charlotte Tilbury one. And I like this shade too on me. I am more of a tan skin person, like a medium tan, I would say. And this medium dark definitely works nicely on me. See, it definitely bronzed up my skin. I'm going to take this, whatever is left over on my brush, without adding more product, on my jawline too. Let's see if we can cut the jaw. You know, I can take some help there. I love that it's not like super quick drying, and it blends on my skin very, very nicely and effortlessly, but also giving some color to the skin. I really like that. Let's take a smaller brush and let's see if we can chisel out the nose. I purposely took that smaller brush just so that I don't take so much of product. See, that's a very natural contour too. This definitely can act like a bronzer contour shade, like without any doubt. So let me just lock it so that it doesn't go everywhere. I love this. I like that product, okay? Now for blush. This one, Ameretto blush. And let's see this, how this works. Hopefully this works. They also had like a glowy blush. You know, I am more of a matte person, so I chose this one instead of the peachy glow. You know, that glowgasm shade. Oh, see, look at that. That shade is so pretty. I'm gonna just apply it right there. Yeah, I love this. This is like more of a mauvey tone blush. I cannot say blush and brush properly. I'm gonna just take a brush and just melt it together. I love it. Yep, this can be my everyday blush. Oh my god. I love to wear pinks and mauves on my face, and this is beautiful. I was immediately drawn as soon as I saw this blush. Actually, when I saw that glowy product, the primer and this blush, I immediately was drawn. There were a few more products, but nothing like excited me as much as these three did. But now I'm excited to see, as you can see, everything is coming out very, very nicely on my skin. Let me just set my face with the same powder, the Givenchy one, just so that everything melts into the skin nicely. We'll do a quick eye look. using some of the other products that I've not used so far. So testing out like a full face of new things. For the lips, let's line our lips again with ColourPop BFF3 lip liner. It's almost finished. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to take this shade from Meyer Lip in the shade Punchy. This seemed like an everyday shade to me. And like, yeah, I love that. That's such an everyday like a peachy brown shade. Love it. You know, when I was browsing their website, I actually saw like a dupe product for the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I wish I can see that in my store. I'll definitely snag it out because these products definitely work beautifully on my skin so far. Okay, now for the eyes, I want to test out this single shadow from MBA Cosmetics, and this one is in the shade Zodiac Daisy or Cosmic Garden. It says Press Shadow Cosmic Garden Zodiac Daisy. I think it's Zodiac Daisy. You can use my code SMITHYSONY to save 10% off on anything MBA Cosmetics. This looks so pretty. It's like a green, purple, pink kind of a shadow. I feel like this would go so very well. And to pair it up, I'm going to use my Lands of Enchantment palette from Ancillary Cosmetics. So let's begin. What are we going to do? I feel like we should pair obviously pinks and greens just because of that shimmer shade. I feel like that will be really, really good. Okay, so let's start off with a pink shade. I'm going to take the shade Portal, this one, and I'm going to start with that in my crease. It's a beautiful pastel pink shade. Guys, I just ordered Blend Bunny Cosmetics Grunge palette. I could not resist for 50% off a Blend Bunny palette. I was eyeing Lure and Grunge the most in their line, but I must say, like Lure, I was mainly excited about the first column, the neutral column, the the purpley one, right? Surprise, surprise, I know. I was very, very excited about that. But in the Grunge palette, I was very excited for the deeper tones, for the shimmers, for the mid tones. I'm not sure about how the lighter tones are gonna work, but I love Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So high time, I should have used that. So I was like, Smithy, for 50% off, you cannot go wrong at all. You cannot go wrong with any Blend Bunny Cosmetics palette, but for 50% off, you should just snag it. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade. What is this called? Pleiadian. It's the teal shade. It's the same shade as my dress. So I'm gonna take that. I need to wash my brushes. That's what I understand looking at it. Obviously, I've already done my liner, so I'm just gonna ignore that I've done that and just go over it, because we'll go over it anyways with the liner again. There you go. So I'm just gonna deepen out my outer corners just like that. And with refer number 1, which I'm using right now, just a few taps is all that I need for my outer corners to be blended. This is like a perfect outer corner brush for me. Like for blending, for pigmentation, like this shape is just beautiful. I recently did like a video on synthetic brush set from Refa. If you've not seen that, I'll link it in the iCards above for you guys to check it out. Yeah, you need to see it. You need to see it. I was about to spoil it, but you need to see it. Okay, so that's how the eyes are looking so far, which I love this palette. So there's no doubts that I'm gonna like it, okay? I'm gonna take that same brush with the shade. Let's take the shade, this one, Majestic, which is like a purpley mauve shade. It's a little bit more on the deeper side. I'm just gonna stamp it right in the middle, just so that there's a blend going on between that green and the pastel pink. Just like that. Look how stunning that is. I like it. Going back and forth on that green shade now, because we definitely don't want to lose that green. We just need it blended. Okay. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush with Utopia shade, and I'm going to just go over the lower lash line with that shade. There you go. Our Glimmer Grasp by Unearthly Cosmetics. Just a tad bit. I'm going to just place that in the bare empty space, especially because there's so many mattes that is already laid. I would take a little help from the Glitter Glow or the Glimmer Grasp for my shimmers to stick onto. And then let's take this magical shade, which is Zodiac Daisy. Do not. I got so scared. It already cracked a little, came off from the side. Can you see that? No, you don't need to see that. Press it back again. Let's take that right there, all across the eyelid. Look how magical that shade is. That is so stunning. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's so pretty. Now for the inner corner, let's take the shade Fae, this one. It's a beautiful iridescent multichrome, which is more to a pink. Look at that fiery pink shade. I'm going to take that in the inner corners and just melt it with the other shade. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to finish off this eye with some liner and mascara, and I'll get right back. Okay, so I finished off with my look. Let me show you my final look. I really love the way how everything turned out. I love how ethereal it is. I love how natural my base looks. I really love that about it. Let's talk more about this MCo Beauty products that we use today. For the first time, let me tell you this glow. Oh, actually, there's one more thing that we need to use. The setting spray. Did anybody forget that? I certainly did. I love a mist. I hope this is the same mist. Oh, I really love this mist. Oof, so nice and refreshing. Really love it. Okay, let's go over the products. This glow, flawless glow, it says it instantly smooths, illuminates and blurs skin to perfection. I would say that it definitely did like even out my skin tone. Definitely, you could see that how glowy it became. Like it was not over the moon like glowy, but it's subtle but glowy at the same time. I think like this is a great dupe to Charlotte Tilbury. This retailed for $26.69 and definitely on the pricier side for a drugstore product, but as compared to Charlotte Tilbury, definitely much more affordable. My favorite thing out of the lot was this blush. I really love this matte blush. Definitely this would go on a constant rotation in my stash, and this retailed for $18, and I feel like this is beautiful, like beautiful product, again on the pricier side for a drugstore product, but like if you see L'Oreal, Maybelline, they're all going up in the price, so under $20 I would say. And then this cream bronzer, super impressed about it. Definitely bronzed up my skin, definitely gave me a little bit of contour too. Same price, $18.39. I feel like I will give 2 thumbs up from my side for all these products that I used today. Obviously this was also new to me. I really love the mist was, and obviously the eyeshadow. I'm not new to MBA Cosmetics, and I love the shimmer shadow, how beautiful and ethereal and dimensional it is. And of course Ensley Rain Cosmetics palette, you know how much I love them, so that will definitely not go as a surprise. I really love the way how my base turned out. And also the lip product, where is it? Yeah, the lip product in the shade Punchy, definitely an everyday brown shade for me. I have several of this Maybelline Vinyl lip in my collection, but this definitely again would go on a constant rotation because of the shade. I really love this too. So there was no duds in today's video at all. I love the way how my makeup turned out. Really excited about it. That's all for today, guys. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do let me know in the comment section below, have you seen this product in your local drugstore anywhere or not? And if you have tried this product or not, and if you have tried these products or not, what was your experience? I really love how everything turned out. But that's all for today, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.